Let's see, the moment just dropped all control sales for Quest 1 right after Quest 2 release was the moment I was over with Meta Quest. I hate them now. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, the Quest headsets are completely anti-consumer, honestly. You probably have to hack the damn things that make them, well, less anti-consumer. But yeah, well, I mean, you know, we live in modern society, and modern society is like, buy it for 700, dump it the next year, and buy another one. Wow. Died in only a few months. Sheesh. Mine's been doing well still, but to be fair, I don't use it religiously. I just use it for comfy nights and sleeping, so I guess to be fair, it's not exactly going through the most wiggless things. See, I don't know what the hacking scene with Quest headsets are even like. Oh, that sucks. Replacements. Now the Pro I hold, that thing's fragile I hold. See, I would imagine, like, changing the sticks would be a lot like just doing a controller, probably, I would think, but not like a, getting, like, you know, the most export sauce, you know, and then get goated. Where is my mutton? My kingdom for mutton. A bead. Okay, but anyway, we got the ice. Poison Quest ones. Let's see. I think I read the Joy-Cons on the Flame was supposed to be better. You would hope. I mean, anything that's not the fucking Switch would be better. I'm still flabbergasted. At how fucking awful the Switch analog sticks are. Like, they're terrible. I have, in the life of my entire existence, have never experienced a controller be so fucking awful. Like, seriously. How do you keep making controllers that suck ass, Nintendo? I have fucking 4 controllers for the Switch that are fucking garbage. Basically, all I've been doing is just swapping them out at various used stores, like trade them in, get a new pair of that, basically, at this point. Because it's just like, I'm not buying fucking $80 controllers and shit. Fuck it, I just change them in, let the store fix the old pair, and have a new pair that's fixed. It's just, like, I don't... It's gabosh. I don't know. Stupid. Stupid. Even quacked? Ooh. That's... I will be curious to see if my index controllers would work with the Steam Flame. Because I know, like, a lot of people like the index controllers, and I have no idea what the compatibility with shit is. Kill, Wayne, kill. Wait a minute. I thought I had him fireman. see. Yeah, the Switch Joy-Con. I mean, yeah, like, even my N64... Now, to be fair, I wasn't a big N64 person. So, you know, that could also contribute to that some, but even my N64 fucking... Like, I played the fuck out of Smash. I have, like, 200 hours on my fucking Smash game, so... It's not that I never fucking used it. But I certainly don't have, like, you know, hundreds of fucking games being in it. I don't even own hundreds of N64 games. It's probably one of my smaller fucking collections of shit. Just because it isn't that many games that are, like, my cup of tea on the thing. But, yeah, like... I have never encountered a controller with the controlling failure of a fucking Switch. At all. And the fact that the Switch 2 did the... Ooh, excuse me. Get a little water now. But the fact the Switch 2 didn't even do anything to fix the problem is just a continuing problem. Is mind-boggling. I've never had a dead N64 controller myself. Oh yeah, like Nintendo's consistency to wanting to stick to a fucking controller was not a good thing for them. I mean, sticking to cartridges wasn't a good thing for them. Where was that way to that place? Cartridges were, like, a very, like... Nintendo's consistency, like... For the DS, like, cartridges were good. But, like, for the Switch, like, for a console experience, like... Cartridges don't hold the data they need for, like, AAA fucking games that have absolutely no, how should I say, no, actual, like, what's the one I'm thinking of? Holy shit, that... For, what is the word I'm thinking of? Like, optimization. That's what I'm trying to think of. Like, they, like, so many AAA games don't have any real optimization for fucking, like, you get so many of these big fucking games that are, like, hundreds of thousands of bajillions in size. It's just, like, insane. Oh, it's just a giant fucking Inferno. See, I saw N64 controllers in stores with... Oh yeah, good luck finding a good N64 controller now, though. I don't know what some people did with the things, but yeah, like, finding a good N64 controller nowadays is, like, a nightmare. And, like, to be honest, like, some of that can be put on, like, speedrunners, honestly. Like, because, like, apparently, like, from what I understand when it comes to speedrunning N64 games, like, speedrunners have, like, ate up all the good controllers to, like, grinded bones. To the point where they want somebody to basically make a new type of stick. And there's been several, like, there's apparently been, like, 3 different projects to make replaceable, like, steel metal sticks that basically have all fell through. But yeah, the sticks are plastic. And if you basically treat them like rough shit, I mean, yeah, like, people destroyed the fucking things. But yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, I understand it ain't gonna last forever, but like, the Switch isn't even dead. I don't, like, even have hundreds of fucking Switch games beaten, and I've went through 3 fucking controllers. The fucking shit is just garbage. What is this chap here? Hi. You're just literally a tree. A very wobbly tree. Timber is white. I mean, there's third party, but a lot of them, like, there aren't a lot of good ones. And then when it comes to speedrunning, so the speedrunning, like, doesn't usually allow people to use, like, third-party stuff most of the time, unless there's some kind of, like, all agreed upon kind of thing. Speedrunning is such a weird fucking thing these days. Like, I went on a rant about that shit before. You know, I have this interesting third-party one I bought that looks like a normal controller. Like, I'd have to find a picture of it. That I haven't gotten to actually legitimately try it out. But, it looked like it was an interesting little controller that as an extra controller. Yeah, so like I said, there were like 3 projects to try and make metal ones, like in a manufacturing way, so like people could actually buy them and that, but they all fell through as far as I know. 2 of them were a lot of controversy. Oh, ooh, this one has a lot of life. See, yeah, like nobody's successfully made like an actual proper business that could sell stuff. Oh wow, hi big fella there. Excuse me. I'm gonna drop this here, and then we probably kill all of you, yeah? Oh, it's gotta get more charge. Born tree, born. What is this? This is the force of spirits, humans forbidden. Well, I'm here, so screw you! But that's for the Switch, yeah. So they made that for people who are playing like retro like ROMs on their Switch, you know, with the Nintendo Online service. Yeah. As far as I know, it's not compatible with normal Switch games, and as far as I know, it's not compatible with an actual N64. Which, to be honest, you know, I kind of wonder how authentic it is to an N64, because, you know, if it's pretty authentic, I wonder if you can just buy it and literally, like, you know, swap the parts with a, like, shell of the actual one to a certain degree, I wonder. That's actually an interesting question. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with the whole stick situation nowadays. I don't know. I mean, like, stuff like the stick, maybe buttons and triggers and stuff, but, like, I don't know. It's an interesting idea if might be able to take parts out of that, but yeah, I don't know much about the situation these days with it. I just know, like, in speedrunning, it was a lot of drama and shit, so I have no idea what's going currently and all that kind of crap. that's a big looking fish. Big fella. This might take a little while. Come on, buddy. Yeah, I don't think you're getting away, buddy. You're just delaying the inevitable. Oh my lord. He won't give up though. Oh, he's struggling more. Come on, boy. Stop struggling! Come on! No, no, no! Damn it, it's so close. Oh boy. Forced to load. Oh boy. That was a struggle. Let's see. This new support Wumble pack or memory pack. Yeah, you can get a wish list for buying. Holy shit! $160. Ow, that's expensive. Yep, I got it. Oh. Oh, you get moss. Huh. Interesting. You get a little extra little bonus thing. Ooh, there's the deep Eldenwood. Yeah, apparently I won't be going in here. Well, I guess let's head back then. Yeah, see, I think that was one of the problems is that, like, people, you know, want more affordable, not like super expensive. But then again, you know, I guess if I was a big speed one on, I made all my monies and shit like doing stuff like that. I guess, you know, I would probably invest in it, but that not be me, sadly. Pardon me? Yeah, the influence me. But yeah, my point though at the end of the day is I'm not in a actual need for. I still have walking in 64 controls, so I'm not in a need for it. Maybe one day, but by that time, hopefully it won't be as much of an issue. Now let's get on back. Sorry, wolves. I got monies to make. So get fucked. But yeah, I'm not even sure when the last time I really played an N64 game was. Like, it's definitely one of the consoles I've probably neglected the most, honestly. It just really wasn't for me. Like, I played Smash like fuck with friends, but like, then I played Pokemon Snap, Quest 64, Paper Mario. What else have I played on the thing? Well, those are all ones I've beaten. Oh yeah, the Zeldas, of course. Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I don't know why that didn't come to mind. To be fair, like, I don't hold Ocarina of Time to high regard. I do hold Majora's Mask. I have not actually beaten or played any of the banjos. I am familiar with Body Harvest, though. That's actually one I would pick up if I saw it for okay price. Because that's supposed to be... That's by the GTA people, interestingly enough. But yeah, I have not played the... Like, Banjo-Kazooie games are basically the kind of platformers I hate. I do not like collectathon type things. Rainbow Trout. Age of 1, think 6? I think 6. Okay, I thought that was 1 and 4. Brain. I actually played Zelda 1 and 2 before any of those of that when I was a kid, so... Link to the Past is good. Link to the Past and Link's Awakening are my favorite 2 Zelda games still. 100? We found a log inside a log. $600? I mean, that's not awful, but could be better. Wait, but I just, but I just gave you that. Don't question it. Just don't question it. I played Link's Awakening a lot when I was young. So many things, so many quays. You know, out of like, so other than the really modern ones, the two on the Switch, I pretty much have like the majority of the Zelda games under my flag. But I never technically, like, I got far in Zelda 1, but I never technically beat it, and I never got far into Zelda 2 at all. Zelda 2's quite a pain to play through, to be honest. It's not exactly the breeziest game. Like, having to grind levels and it's annoying enough. Let's see what to do at the moment. So I think we got I need that. I got 2 of those. I need to do the new thunderstorm thing. And we got a bunch of challenges to go kill stuff in the other one. So let's go get the one weed thing in the cave and then go and kill a bunch of shit in the other area. Yeah, the following has been censored for plot spoiling reasons, but if you know, you know, in this long and complicated conversation. Thank you for forgiving us for censoring the spoilers for your enjoyment of future people. And that's why it's so cool. No, I have not gotten to try the new Switch version of Link's Awakening. I gotta say, like, I'm not exactly a fan of the new aesthetic it had. And I think maybe capturing something a little bit more similar to the original might have been more better to me, like, you know, keeping it like more retro looking, but I do have it used the same engine that Zelda game they made. I did get a cheap Asian version of that. It was on, like, there was a sale PlayAsia had with that, the Brothers game, and I think there was one other game. I don't quite remember what it was. But they were all on sale for like 20-something dollars. I'm like, Nintendo games with English? Sure, why not? Fuck the expensive $60 Nintendo trash. Yeah, I'd rather they just either kept it more similar to the original or just made a new one, which, you know, with the Zelda one, that was a new one. Now, I have heard the whole, like, copying magic thing is annoying as fuck in the game, though. Like, apparently once you get so many things, it gets, like, really annoying to swap between the different stuff. So, I guess one day I'll get to see whether what that's like of that. But I haven't played it yet. You know, I do own it though, so you know you can always vote it up. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So I think we got the file. We still need wind. So let's see what a big group of you guys are like together. Okay, that can hit multiple too. Oh wow, that demolished all of them. They just all blew away into dust. Apparently they can't go downstairs. Interesting. Oh, wait, get over here! Bad cat. Way! See, okay, I only watched it getting played by others, but I never played it. Yeah, I heard a lot of people say if you bother getting a lot of the different clonage shit, like, it's really annoying to shuffle through all of them when you're looking for a certain one. So, eh. I actually haven't seen any gameplay of that game, actually. I don't like. I know it was announced. There was a small controversy because the American version used it like face pictures of the movie version of Peach, while the Japanese one doesn't. But like other than that, like I literally have not seen any gameplay of it, and now you remind me of it. Like seriously, like I don't even know what kind of game it is actually. Like it came and I guess it went. Man, those higher levels things do way good damage. But yeah, like, you know, a Switch game I need to get is that collection of those, what's it called again? Oh, whoa, 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 hi, though. Ow, my face. Way! Do your thing! No way! Way! Stop trying to eat the torn-up monsters! Hey! Yeah, I mean, like, I sometimes will check out a little gameplay, but I try not to, like, you know, spoil stuff. I can't fight that! But, what were those games? They were DS. Well, the first one was a DS game. The sequel was technically a Wii game, but we never got the Wii game. It only came out in Europe and Japan. But the Switch versions they did are, like, supposedly, like, so different from the original. So, like, I've been waiting for it to be on sale because I just really want it for the sequel. Because for me, I don't have an easy way to play the sequel. Because playing foreign games on a Wii is sadly not simple. And yeah, I have the first one on the DS, so I'm not really in. But I haven't really seen a sale on it. I'll have to look it up. I can't remember what the fuck was it called again. It was a mystery game. It was a like the original was like practically a launch game for the for the DS. What was it called again? Maybe if I see it for cheap, but like I said, oh excuse me, I don't really get into Mario games much. I'm just not really a platformer. Let's see. So we got all those. Needed to kill more frogs. Kill more of those. Ah, that's incorrect. Because like I said, I got the Zelda game. Okay, wait, let's look it out. Let's see what the Asian version costs. Yeah, it's all... Hey, you know, I got Hey Pikmin for the 3DS for $10. I got the Metroid 2 for the 3DS for $10 also. Like, it's all about knowing where to look and finding deals and all that. Let's see. Let's see. Well, it's not really discounted on PlayAsia right now, sadly. Well, they got a plush doll you can get for $20. Honestly, considering I've heard virtually nothing about that game since it came out, I'm kind of surprised it's retained such a pretty high price at the moment. I'm sure I can find a deal. I find a deal on lots of shit. I'm the deal master. I'm the deal master. Deal with it. Hey, yeah, you look at some of the prices for Pikmin before they start getting re-released on shit? Oh, I got that for, what was it, 15? And it was even the English version. Now, of course, for you, you need the European German, somewhere around there, or anything that's at least the European version, eh? Yeah, that one's a little tougher. Now, to be fair, yeah, I paid $30 for my copy of Breath of the Wild, so still not a bad discount. Ah, but I got the Wii release version that came with a big book thing in a box. It was a Black Friday special. I got like, I don't know, 5-something years ago. I don't remember what year it was. I don't remember. It wasn't super old. I think it was like a year or two old at the time. And then I got the, so, you know, the newer one released at a $70 price tag, right? It was a full $70 game, if I remember correctly. I got that one, I think I got that one for 45 or something, so still a bit expensive, but, you know, not as expensive, because yeah, there was no way I was going to buy it for fucking 70. I was like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not buying it for 70. You can shove it where the sun don't shine, Nintendo. Especially since, you know, the game we used so much shit, there was no reason for it to be $70 is probably my gripe with that one. Because we used a lot of the game. There was, if anything, it should have probably been cheaper. I feel like the ice one has like a big ol' like area of effect. Bing. Honestly, that's just the mark of the fucking end of the game industry. Like, I don't know if either of you two looked at my Monday video. It was just talking about all this, like, price increases and all kinds of shit. And like, I kind of wish Ubisoft announced their information they did this week before then. I would have added that too. Like, I honestly feel like overall the whole AAA gaming market shit is going to collapse and kind of go back to just fucking actual fun games and shit outside all this fucking garbage. Cause like they're pricing people out and shit. Like, people can't afford this shit. They want more sales, but they're increasing the fucking price of shit and stuff. People, the reason, like, okay, let me put it. So in the video I talked about, like, you know, if you go back to like old cartridge stuff, there were old cartridge stuff that was expensive, cause chips and all that kind of shit cost more money than a fucking disc. They costed more. So some stuff, like RPGs and shit, sometimes actually had games that went like fucking 70, 80. Like, they were expensive. And localization, of course, was way more expensive back then, too. So, you know, a lot of stuff like that caused stuff like that to be more expensive back then. And obviously, you know, not everyone had that kind of money to dump on a single game. But when we got to a reasonable, like, CD era that functioned, you know, not like someone like other CD consoles like the 3DO and shit. When we got the stuff like PS1 and that, you know, like, they were cheaper to manufacture and games became way more affordable. And then you got lots and lots of fucking more normie people into the game industry. But now that, you know, we got prices and microtransactions and all kinds of fucking garbage, it's not necessarily that people don't want to play the games, it's just they're literally getting priced out of it. It's too expensive for people. And they want more sales while they're pricing out people. And they can't get them. It's just... They want more money. They quote-unquote say they need more money, but they can't actually attain any of it. Win their life. I mean, what? But I mean, they were $59.99 games. I mean, that was pretty normal. I mean, we went from, I think PS1 games were $49.99, right? I think that's what PS1 stuff was. And then, like, PS2 era, you know, like, we went from that to, like, 60, you know, and that. But that, you know, nobody went high on 60 for, like, ages. So, you had budgeted stuff that would usually be $29.99. Midware software, you know, it'd be, like, $39, $49. And then, you know, quote-unquote top tier, which would be the $59.99. But nobody really went high on that unless it was like a limited edition, you know, box, art book, and all that kind of crap. And I say it again, Nintendo's sticking with cartridges when fucking Switch games barely could hold fucking games on them when it came to AAA garbage was stupid. Like, I'm trying to imagine a board meeting. It's like, hey guys, you know, EA and shit, they can't put their games on our fucking cartridges properly. Shouldn't we, like, consider a better storage system? Maybe go back to discs and shit? And it's like, no, make them worse. Make it worse. Like, I know why Nintendo doesn't want to do discs, because that makes it harder for people to do piracy and fucking get in the shit and stuff. I get that. But as you can see, like, the Switch is all way, like, done on that. People already found out how to do that with the Switch. It's just an inevitability at the end of the day. They're just buying more time is all they're really doing. So, like, I get it. No, like, that's why I said it worked fine for 3DS and DS stuff. Because for one thing, they didn't really have a choice. You made it fit on the cartridge, or you're not gonna have a real game out there. Like, there was no, like, go over the max size cap. That wasn't a thing on those. Like, so it mixed in like the limitation in there. The problem is the Switch doesn't have a limitation limit. You're welcome to go over it, but you're not gonna be on a cartridge if you go over it. That wasn't an option on the 3DS or the DS. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Shit. Well, that didn't work. Whip. That's a different topic. I'm talking about the size limitations of the medium. To me, it was stupid for them to stick with cartridges, knowing full well many AAA games couldn't fit on the thing. There's so many AAA games, like the BioShock collection, Borderlands and shit, They can't fit on their cartridges and shit. And instead of fucking actually doing anything about that, they just fucking I guess whatever. What you're discussing there is a completely different problem. What? Can I get an SP refund on that? What about you? Do you give mutton? Somebody has to give me mutton. Mutton! There we go. That's what I need. Well, see, that's also so that's a different issue. So there are some games that instead of putting the whole game on a cartridge, like, okay, so wait, how to put it? That's both kind of related and not related. So with the Switch one, there will there's 4, 8, 16. I think 24 and then like 80 or 60 or something. I don't remember the highest sized one. But, and they all cost different price ranges. Obviously the bigger one costs more. And some publishers, and like the example you're saying, they put like, instead of buying the bigger cartridge that could have fit it, they bought the smaller one and made you download the rest of it. And yes, there are entries in Japan where they're full and other versions aren't. And that is a somewhat related problem, but in a different way, where the developer or the publisher are deciding that instead of affording the one that can fit it, they cheapen for the cheaper one. And I can tell you why they did that a lot with Japan. It's because Japan wants like actual proper shit more than like they get away with that shit way more in the West. That's why they were more welcome to do that here versus over there. Like a lot of Mega Man collections will kind of gimped in America. The ones in Japan, nope, nope, nope. But the problem with the Switch 2 is they're only offering the big cartridge. So if you only have like a 4 gigabyte game, like it's pay for the really expensive cartridge or the key card. But instead, you know, Nintendo could have, like, I don't know, went back to fucking discs that could have had like hundreds of fucking gigabytes. Oh no, we can't do that. That's all the more reason I got more mad about how the Switch 2 came out and shit. Because it's just stupid. It should not have had those kind of fucking problems. It's ridiculous that it has those kind of problems. It's really, honestly stupid. Nope. Improve your joy was meant sarcasm, by the way. That's the reason I'm done with them. The more Nintendo etc. games completely. Unlike in the past where the game had everything integrated in a way or no in-game story telling you, hey, here's more to buy and complete game. And I've heard that with like the new Pokemon game. Literally people have been calling it actually an incomplete game with like $20 DLC to actually have the and you know, like I would actually probably believe that, because so, you know, the new Mario Kart came out as an $80 game, which was just a new what the hell. And Nintendo was the last person I would expect to actually done that. And it may very well be their strat now. Because think about it, they haven't done a single new $80 game. Just Mario Kart. Mario Kart was this adjustable game that needed to try for 80, but nothing else has done that. But now you're getting all these Switch 2 games from them that have all these expensive DLC add-on packs. And it makes you wonder if they're slicing them out of the fucking, like, I know, like, it's always been, like, a conspiracy since, like, the PS3 era of, like, games that slice original content out as pay-for DLC shit. But, like, it could very well be Nintendo doing that so they can achieve those higher price margins in a different way, because they're like, well, everyone thought it was too much at 80, so let's just cut out this, make it, 60, 70, and then sell for 15, 20 bucks, and then, it kind of gets back up to that. Whether that's the actual case, I don't know, but I would believe it. It only feels like something they would do these days. Killer Fog. Toasty. Come on, give me some more meat. They just want more money for the games they make, so you pay on the DLC. I'm on Steam Deck right now for indie games. See, I really feel like the industry is going to really, like, lean on indies for a while again, because, like, you get stuff like Silk Song, Like, when you make a game that's good, that people are looking forward to and shit, people will buy it. The problem is, like, AAA spent a long time trying to, like, play, like, gambling fucking online games. Oh, we can win by microtransacting the fuck out of people. Instead of making a good, competent product, we need to find people we can fucking take advantage of. Take advantage of. That's like the whole problem with all that shit, in my opinion. Yeah, I need to kill some more frogs. I don't think I've been to this waterfall place. We can see if we can tone in some of these stuff and maybe wink up, maybe. Find some more frogs. I don't think that was the right kind. Yeah. It's probably those blue ones, I imagine. That's what I think it was. I can actually... We can take this to the bounty portion up here. We push the enemies out here and maybe try to find some of the blue ones. Come on, blue frogs, we'll be thy. Then we can see if we can wake up again. We'll get some more of the sheep over here. Nope. Come on, give me mutton. Can't remember if I need 3 or 5. What's that? My dad's sitting on the porch playing his, like, mobile garbage. I don't know why he likes sitting out there playing that garbage. All I hear is all kinds of weird fucking... Time travels when fast, except when not. Mutton and blue frogs, mutton and blue frogs. Ooh, grasshopper. Gimme, gimme. Yeah, the blue frogs might be a night thing only, maybe. Or evening thing. Ooh, big board. Holy shit! What a way! Well, we've done now. Way is dead. Gone forever. Yeah, there's the blue fog. Holy crap, like, I only was able to do 1 damage to that thing. Holy crapazola. Don't fight that again. That should have been the white one. Yeah, so I just need 1 more. It might respawn when time passes. If not, then I'll just go into the other place here. Up here. And it goes back up the hill. Pine Pro. Let's see. Go this way. I've never went to the port town yet, but I believe the entrance to it was over here. Maybe just pop in and kill the fog real quick. And what? Did it not respawn? Oh, there it is. There we go. Now let's go ahead and see if we can wake up again as a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Gotta dash away to my dreams of being the wizard. The wizard. Oh yeah, can we actually just do this here? I'll have to win nimble about that. I need a little bit more. I don't think there's that many things left to do, though. Yeah, I guess you gotta do all of them under the category of it, then. So I guess I have to do those specific ones. I got the mountain spring wall. And the grass opens. Who was the grass opens? Someone over there in the west. That was also not there. Well, check it out in a minute. Short be right back. Time for the microwave meal at 11 p.m. Isn't that kind of late? Speaking of kind of late, actually we kind of got to the next hour, so I think probably a peace out at this point. We got 5 hours today. We got a few new jobs learned. We learned a little bit more of the game, so next time probably we'll work on doing shenanigans of the storyline so and then maybe we'll try out some of the crafty type stuff maybe then, so we'll see, but I think we'll call it a day here. It looks like the day itself is also calling itself. Oh wait, look, the sun's going down. It's all going down, down, down. I kind of wish they would change the icon if you have like the stuff. That way you can be like, oh, I got stuff for that person. That would be very handy and nice, to be honest. Game is saved, ready to be turned off.